A shadow silently appeared at the door, eyes full of untold stories, and just like that, the story began. "Honey, look! That little cat. How did it end up here?" The wife called out while tidying the yard. A small black cat, thin and cautious, tiptoed toward the house. "Isn't that the same cat that used to come here?" The husband recalled. "She's been gone for 2 months, maybe she had babies." And he was right. Behind her, 3 tiny kittens waddled cautiously, trembling yet curious. A fragile family wandering through a world far too big. In the past, she'd flee at the slightest movement. But today, though still wary, she stayed. Perhaps now, she wasn't just surviving for herself. She pressed herself against the wall, never daring to fight for food. Only when all was calm and leftovers remained would she quietly eat. A bowl of soup, a warm shelter, and a stray cat family discovering kindness for the very first time, all in one quiet afternoon. I brought the mother cat, a sleek black feline, and her 4 kittens home in an old basket. Her fur was tangled and damp, but she clung to her babies like a living blanket. I opened a pouch of creamy soup and gently placed it on the floor. The aroma drifted through the room, and the kittens lifted their heads, wobbling toward it. The mother glanced at me warily but eventually bent down to taste. As soon as they saw their mom eating, the kittens crowded in, stepping over each other without hesitation. They were so eager, they nearly dove into the bowl. I couldn't help but wonder, how long had they been starving? How many times had the mother cat gone hungry so her babies could eat? After their meal, I prepared warm water to bathe each kitten. At first, the black mother cat was alarmed, but when she saw me gently drying her babies with a soft towel, she began to relax. I dried each kitten carefully, the warm air from the dryer mixing with the lingering scent of milk. Soft meows echoed, perhaps their first attempt at saying thank you. The mother cat stayed in the corner, eyes fixed on her kittens. But this time, her gaze had softened, not with fear, but with relief. That scene squeezed our hearts. A faded pride still lingered in her posture, but beneath it was the quiet resignation of a mother who had endured too much. The husband crouched down and gently called, "Come here, Meow Meow." They had named her simply, a wish woven into the name, "May you grow stronger." At first, the kittens were shy. But within days, they began to play, climb, and bounce around. Perhaps for the first time in their lives, they could just be carefree. Watching them hop across the cat tree melted our hearts. A tiny corner of the house had become a vast new world where childhood could begin anew. The mother cat kept her distance. Yet now and then, she'd lift her gaze to watch her babies play, her eyes softening, as if asking, "Are they really safe now?" By the 8th day, the husband whispered, "Maybe it's time to name them." One chubby kitten who ate nonstop was named Fanes, with the hope, "May you never go hungry again." Another kitten growled fiercely at every meal, likely from a history of hunger. They considered naming him Food Guard, but softened it to Sue, meaning no more need to fight. The last one had wide, curious eyes, always exploring. Her name, Curious, because life is worth living when there's still wonder in the world. The mother cat no longer fled. Now, each time she saw the husband, she'd rub her head against his hand. At last, she believed, this place was home.